I was just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, and he went straight to his fucking hotel room with both them bitches. Boom. Get the fuck off him. Bro, you got the fuck out of there real quick, yeah. Went slinging dick. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start this episode of the Veg Break, we want to ask you, please hit like, hit subscribe. It helps us help you enjoy yourselves. Here with the whole squad today. Happening, lads.
Not much, buddy.
Fair
Not much at all.
How you doing, Froome?
Sweet. Not bad, mate. Doing sweet. Fair call.
Gonna start off there with a little hypothetical, Ned. You want to hit us with it?
We are. So I just sort of thought about this a little bit last night and a little bit this morning as well. Giving like the caveat of saying that you're not a main character or anything like that, what would be the best and the worst TV or movie universe to live in?
So what kind of character are you, essentially?
You're just you're just somebody that just lives in the universe. You don't have any particular bearing on any of the story that happens in this universe. Like, say you like live in the Marvel universe. You're not a superhero. You're just a regular cunt that lives in the city.
Yeah, I gotcha. I feel like best would just be The Simpsons. You have no real responsibility. You just go to Moe's, chill out. Maybe go to work sometimes. If Homer's going to work, you just go with him.
That's pretty fair. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, because no one else is ever like, if he's not at work, everyone else is just wherever he is. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, there's a fucking one of the the later seasons aren't that good, but one of the jokes that I've seen that I really fucking enjoy from it is like Homer gets up and leaves Moe's at one point in time. It's kind of like a fourth wall joke, and Moe turns to the rest of the people in the bar and he goes, "All right, let's go into our suspended animation states until Homer comes back," and they all just stand there.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Worst, whatever like reality John Wick lives in, because I feel like you're just gonna die for existing.
I mean, as long as you don't fuck with him.
Yeah, but I feel like not all 7,000 people he kills per movie fucked with him. Like some of them just exist purely for the fact that they're just like there, and he's like, nah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I feel like they might too.
I don't even consider animation or anything like that.
Like, I feel like Dragon Ball Z would suck to live in and just be like a person.
Oh, your house just gets destroyed.
It's
Every
just
day.
shit going off everywhere. You're like constantly just ducking for cover
Yeah, that is a good one.
because you can't do shit about it.
Like every couple of days, the entire planet just starts shaking and the sky lights up. You're just like, oh, fuck this again.
Yeah, well, you just start dying all the time, and then you just don't remember it. You're just like, oh man, I swear something chaotic happened yesterday, but it's just normal again. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, the amount of times that, the entire planet would just be destroyed and then you'd just be wished back into existence and wouldn't know what happened whatsoever. Just like, what?
Okay.
Your house would just be there again and shit. Sometimes, because sometimes they're like the whole planet. They're just like, oh, we just got to move to another planet. So surely you notice, like, fuck, half my fucking, this isn't where I used to live.
This is not the same.
No.
My house looks the same.
Yeah, it's just on a fucking completely different street. You know,
I feel like the worst universe to live in would be like that whole extended. There's like some form of extended monster universe that they tried to make with all those like King Kong and Godzilla movies and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Imagine just gigantic. Just imagine opening your fucking window and just seeing a gigantic moth with laser beam eyes.
I'm not about
Just
that
like-
at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Anything. It's like sort of anything where anyone has like some form of superpower would just fucking suck.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, especially when there's just like chaos going on constantly. You're just like, what the fuck? You're just like some fucking little fucking outcast just off to the side, can't do shit about nothing. You're just like, fuck, I hope I don't die today.
Can't afford to fix your car, so you're like trying to get away. Car won't start. You're like, fuck.
Cunt can
Everything's
like
fucked.
literally just like look at your car and pick it up.
Yeah, you're just
Like,
fucking
what the fuck?
stuck. Like, oh,
That shit'd be fun.
yeah, with you. I'm fucking with you. What would be the best to live in? You reckon, Ed?
Um, that's a difficult one.
It is. That's why I just thought
Hmm.
kind of basic, like The
Like I
Simpsons.
like your idea of something like The Simpsons.
Yeah,
I'd
nothing
have to
really
say
that
like,
bad happens there. You know what I mean?
oh, well, yeah, we're gonna go down that thing. You got to live in like the world of Disney because everything just always works out in the end.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing too crazy happens, and if it does, it's like fixable.
It's for a reason.
Yeah,
There's always a reason that bad things happen.
that is true. What about you, Froome? What do you reckon would be your best?
No. Fuck, I don't even know.
I reckon, maybe like the Sis Loves Me universe as well. That'd be a good one.
The what?
Nah, it's alright.
It'd have to be like the Happy Madison Productions universe. Just
Mm.
everything with like Adam Sandler's old shit.
You're just doing dope shit all the time.
There's always something cooked going on.
I'm just playing golf this fucking month. Mad.
I'm going back to school next week.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's a good one. Well, like everyone in that movie, the Billy Madison, just gets to go to a party every time he goes to a new year.
Yeah, and like
That's
it's
funny.
always the same. It's always the same cunt in every movie too. They just got like a different role.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I
just
think
his
that's
homies.
I think that's the winner, a background character in every Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I reckon, yeah, it probably takes the cake.
Because there's always just enough going on that it's interesting, but you're never in like harm's way or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just at school or fucking at a party or playing golf or hockey or. Yeah, I like that one. I reckon that's probably the winner.
There's just like anger management, like Mr. Deeds and shit, where it's just like some cunt just inherits some like some distant uncle's money, but it's not even his real fucking. Then he ends up losing it because he's like fucking butler at the time or whatever. His mum was shagging the uncle, and it ends up being that bloke's cash or whatever.
Wait, that
He
is
just
a good movie, yeah.
He just lives in like some little cook town where everyone's just like a fucking country bumpkin.
Got that do with the crazy eyes?
Yeah. Just takes him a pizza with Oreos and shit on it.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi is like one of the fucking most underrated actors. Hey,
Which one's
just
this
pulls
big
off so
crazy
many
eyes?
fucking good roles. Yeah, that's a dude with the crazy eyes, and then he's also like he plays that dude with the crazy eyes, and then essentially plays the exact same character in Big Daddy. He's the homeless guy that fucking the kid starts asking questions to.
Yeah. Big Daddy is like probably one of my favorites, I reckon. What do you
I reckon it's
what's the best Adam Sandler movie? Like in your opinion?
You'd just have to say it. It's out of I don't know. It is really kind of subjective, but I think over a general consensus, you would say it's out of Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, or Big Daddy.
See, mine's Wedding Singer. Like I love that movie. Yeah.
Oh, that is a fucking good one too.
Just a mad classic. You know what I mean?
Like I always find myself like quoting shit from Happy Gilmore.
Hey, Linda, you're a bitch.
See, my top three would probably be Billy Madison, Little Nicky, Wedding Singer. I just like Little Nicky because it's so dumb.
I've only ever seen Little Nicky like once.
It's so stupid, but yes, it's mad.
What would you say for him?
Probably Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's an all-time classic, really.
Like I can watch that movie just over and over again still, and it's just still fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, none of them ever really get that old. You can just rewatch them whenever. You're like, man, this is dope still.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like the thing that you said before. It's just like all of those movies are just so quotable.
Yeah.
Like every scene has something that you could just like say, like, oh, like I've said that, or like had that fucking, replay in my head numerous times throughout my life.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, is there anything else we want to like cover on the topic?
What just happened to your voice?
I know.
No. So we should probably move into, things that are a whole lot darker going on.
Get down, you fucking.
Yeah. So we almost fucking started off with Marley just fucking coming in for a fucking fight.
Just being a menace.
The best. Acid rain over Ohio. That's just
What's
fucking
that? LSD rain or
nah, not the good kinds.
Not the good kind of acid rain. So
No.
supposedly what happened is I can't remember the name of the chemical, but some fucking like train load of this fucking chemical like crashed outside Ohio, near Ohio, somewhere like that, and then it's gone up into the atmosphere. It combines with gases and stuff in the upper atmosphere, and then that turns it into acid rain.
That's so fucking scary. It's like out of The Simpsons. Is it The Simpsons? They get that acid rain at some stage. Like people walking around with umbrellas and it's like going through the umbrella.
Yes, I believe so.
That's what it'd be like, right? It'd just melt like through the roof of your car. It'd fucking just be fucking everything up.
Well, I'm not sure what kind of acid specifically it turns into. If it's something like hydrochloric acid falling out of the sky, then yeah, that shit will just burn through your fucking clothes. It might not burn through like the roof of your house or something like that, but it'll definitely fuck it up.
Yeah, right. That's just fucking scary. I want nothing to do with any acid rain. Unless it's a good kind and you just fuck.
Oh, can you imagine that?
Like, yeah, it'd be the best. I can go lay out naked in my backyard. Probably never recover, but it'd be fucking worth it. I'm so about that. I mean,
Like, imagine if that's how it worked. Like, it wasn't just like, burning acid falling out of the sky. It was just LSD. And then all of a sudden it only happened in like specific areas like that.
Mm.
And then now there's just cordoned off areas of the map. Like, I don't know, these cunts got hit by acid rain. Probably don't go there.
yeah, probably stay away from there for like 3 months. They got hit
At
pretty
least.
hard. They got hit pretty hard. They, 70% might recover. I mean,
That's pretty much just like the start of where it gets scary.
what do you mean?
Well, like moving on to the rest of what we're going to talk about.
Oh, like Joe Biden being president.
Well, just, fucking all the implications that comes with that. So do you guys know what the Nord Stream pipeline is?
I don't. I did want
Heard
to
of it before, but I've never paid attention to what it is.
Second.
I've heard of it before, but I've never like paid attention to what it is.
Nord Stream pipeline is the main like oil pipeline that comes out of Russia, I believe. And like attacking it like fucks up the supply chain majorly for the rest of the world. And it's looking like apparently Joe Biden lied about attacking it, which is an act of war.
Said he attacked it, or like said he didn't, but did attack it.
Said he didn't, but it's like becoming quite clear that he apparently did.
Yeah, right. And what? So that just like shuts off the oil getting elsewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's just a shit move on his behalf.
The podcast that you turned me on to, that concrete podcast, I was listening to an episode. Yeah, 100%. It's a fucking good listen. I was listening to an episode the other day with I can't remember the dude's name, but he's like an ex like military personnel turned journalist, and he was talking. The title for the episode was about how there's apparently like not sleeper agents, but like people undercover in Russia.
Oh yeah, I did.
Because apparently, like around the time that the war started, there was just a bunch of shit that got like it was too specific to be a fucking random attack. It was all like fuel depots and like stuff that like contained like potential radioactive like or nuclear weapons and stuff like that, like just weapons depots, strategic locations, all of this shit that just got like, and it wasn't just randomly like somebody threw a fucking Molotov cocktail at it kind of thing. Like the way that these things were destroyed were like obviously extremely organized, and you can't get too much information out of the actual like Russian press themselves because they're not trying to terrify their citizens.
Yeah.
But it's sort of widely believed that even if it's not American intelligence, that there is an intelligence agency working within Russia trying to like sabotage them from the inside.
Yeah.
I would.
I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. I feel like that's their best hope.
Mm-hmm. And this is the other thing that dude brought up in that podcast as well, which is actually a really interesting point. Sort of was making this point in the sense that like Russia and China are built up to be these like boogeymen really in like the the Eastern world and like military powers and stuff like that. But you're looking at Russia now, who's supposed to be fucking huge, has been rebuffed by Ukraine. So like that sort of proves that if they were to go into a full scale war with the US, that would end quite quickly.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, everyone expected them to kind of just like walk over the Ukraine, but they've just put up like a bullshit fight. So I feel like, and it's just made like, pretty obvious, like, oh, we would, not us, not Australia, because we're this week, but like the US would like shit on Russia pretty hard. But like China becomes a big issue.
Sort of. He made the point as well of like China do have a large army and some advanced technology and stuff like that. China have never been in a modern war.
Yeah, but like
their army hasn't been tested against. Like you got to look at like somebody like a military like the US who have literally just been in wars for 100 years.
Yeah.
World War One, World War Two, fucking Vietnam, Korea.
I don't feel like it's going to be like a normal war though. I feel like it's going to be more like nuclear, which is scary.
Less nuclear and more. It's going to be a whole lot more technologically advanced.
Yeah, definitely. But like they've already spoken about like shooting over like chemical fucking nukes and shit. Like that's just fucked up.
Oh, good.
Like, if it comes down to manpower, we're all fucked because China's fucking army's huge.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, their army is absolutely fucking massive, but it's not the way that technology and like military technology specifically has advanced. There's no way that you can't just throw 2 million people at a beach anymore because they'll just get obliterated.
Yeah, something's just gonna land on that beach and kill them all.
Exactly. It's not like a fucking was it World War One where like all our troops got like fucked over on that beach? What's the name of that? Gallipoli?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's not gonna be a situation like that where you're just throwing bodies at a like lone machine gunner on a beach. It's gonna be, if they come within a fucking certain thing with a bunch of warships, they'll just blow them the fuck up.
Yeah.
What have they got? They fucking make heaps of shit there.
Where?
Everything's got a fucking made in China sticker on it.
Oh yeah. Well, they reckon they're like
like what sort of shit do they like? What sort of shit like are they capable of manufacturing? Like if we've never seen any of their weapons for close to 100 years.
This is true.
I reckon it's
like,
scary
you know
shit.
what I mean?
They reckon they're like some stupid amount of years in front of us technology wise.
Yeah, and they're like because they got them like dictatorships and all that sort of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like they don't give a fuck about the shit that's been signed for no nukes and shit. Yeah, we might follow it, but I doubt they are. Right? There's no way Russia are.
Nah, they don't give a
Russia just ain't putting a nuke on the Ukraine because it'll blow them up too.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the same landmass. Exactly. So that makes sense.
You know, it's like right next door.
Yeah, literally.
It'd
Well,
be
it used to be
literally
part of Russia.
Like it'd be like if we were like separated, man, and New South Wales and fucking Queensland were different, and like we wanted to take Queensland and fucking bomb that. Half of us is gonna get fucking wiped out too.
Yeah, anybody near the border's fuck.
Yeah, so you can't really do it because you're gonna fuck your own people.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like China and that are the sort of things that like the sort of countries that like if it comes to war, then they don't care. They're just going to do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, 100%. But speaking of technological advances, that thing that you made me watch yesterday, that Bob Lazar, Area 51 and flying saucers.
Yeah.
There was a military guy on there talking about like some of the shit that's there is just like like 50 years beyond our comprehension, and some of that shit might not even see the light of day.
Yeah, like we don't even have like the understanding of how half of that shit, like that technology works.
No, not at all.
Like we don't have anything close to that, like to the form of technology that they talk about on that.
And they spend more on their military budget than the next like 10 countries combined.
And there's still no closer to figuring out what the fuck it is.
No, and they still deny its existence. Like one of the first things that was said in that documentary is like there's like 700 to 1,000 people that leave Las Vegas every day and head in that direction and then come home. And the US government still says, no, nothing out there. What are you talking about? What Area 51? Like, motherfucker, like, it's there. We know about it.
Yeah, like everyone knows about it. It's like a common thing.
It's legit, like, fucking, it's like, no, I'm not wearing a grey shirt. What are you talking about? No, we can see you wearing a grey shirt. It's grey. It's right there. No.
Not today.
It's all in your head.
Mm. I mean,
it's actually Griff who's got the grey jumper on, and you're wearing a yellow singlet.
That's the way I see it.
It's all about perspective.
It is. Speaking about like more of Russia, dive in. There's like some Ukraine news there, Ned. Is Hunter Biden related to Joe Biden?
Yes, that's his son.
His son.
He's less.
He's crackhead.
He's less sleepy son.
Didn't they take his laptop or something ages ago?
So
how old is this kid?
A few months back.
I don't know. I think he's like 30s, 40s, some shit like that.
So maybe his laptop taken. That's outrageous.
So he always denied allegations that the laptop was his, but apparently in the last couple of weeks, there's been some like probe into people leaking stories from the laptop, and the person that initiated the probe was Hunter Biden. So it's kind of proved now that it was definitely his laptop, because the whole time everyone's like, yeah, this is your shit. It's obviously got stuff with your dad on it, colluding with like people from the Ukraine and people from China on business deals and stuff like that. So they were making money.
Yeah.
And yeah, he denied it vehemently the entire time, saying like, no, this isn't mine. Because the whole reason that he got caught was like, he literally just like took it to some random computer repair shop and was like, oh, yeah, I need this fixed. And then whoever the fucking computer repair guy was obviously knew who he was and was like, oh, I'll take a little bit of a look through once I've fixed this shit, and found a whole bunch of interesting emails.
Yeah, right. And it all got leaked.
I'm not sure if it all got leaked, but a bunch of it did. And then, yeah, then he sort of turned around and was like, no, that's not mine. It's like, yeah, but it's your dad. And you mentioned in the emails, this is your email address.
That's just a classic case of like, no, that's wrong. It's not happening that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like clearly like, yes, it is.
Oh, Shaggy wasn't me.
Seems to be a good way to play it, you know? Just get the fuck out of harm's way. Like, what? What email? Don't know what you're talking about. Speaking about like a lot of probing that you're mentioning though, Ned, aliens, question mark. Twitter higher ups testifying they colluded with FBI to keep that story from the public before that election. You're gonna have to delve more into that, Ned.
Yeah, so where's that in the news?
I don't know. What story? The story about Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden's laptop. Yeah, so Twitter executives are now in a hearing saying they colluded with the FBI to keep that from the public.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know why they'd want to keep that from us. So much other information they could keep from us. Like, that's like, yeah.
Because it was before the election.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So if all of that shit came out before the election, it's looking like there was a collusion on their part to get Trump out of office,
which is terrible. That's all I can say about it. We need more Trump.
Well, it's not even that. It's like I don't really know how to explain it. Well, like they talk about all that shit that happened on January 6th, like people storming the Capitol and all of that, and liberals will sit there fucking till the sun goes down and just be like, oh, Republicans are this and Republicans are that, and Trump's a piece of shit for making people do that. But it's like all politicians are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
They're all doing shady stuff. Every single one of them. It's how they get into power.
They're all fucked.
Yeah.
You never like hear anything about like that type of shit without some type of shadiness behind it. You know what I mean?
100%.
There's always something.
And then even if they didn't do shady shit to get there, they end up doing shady shit while they're there.
Yeah.
Like Obama's looked at like fucking sane. He's the one that started all those fucking like predator drone strikes and shit.
Yeah, some wild shit happened while he was in, eh?
Yeah.
See, that's why everyone like shits on Trump, but like at least he was just like honest about what he was doing when he was doing it. Like as much as he's like a dick, he's like, straightforward with everything, man.
Yeah, it's true.
That's like the reason I kind of respected him when he was in, because it's like, yeah, no one else ever gives you like, oh, this is what's happening, this is why it's happening. If he wants to bomb some shit, like he's straight up like shit with, fuck, I can't remember who it was with, China maybe, or I don't know, but somewhere he was like, if this keeps happening, I'm gonna fucking destroy you, and then they pretty much were like, oh yeah, fuck that then.
North Korea, pretty sure.
I think it was one of the things with like the Taliban or whatever, one of like the leaders who was like, if you keep going, I'm gonna like destroy you. And the bloke was like, oh yeah, like whatever. And then Trump's like sent him like the coordinates of where he was.
That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Like because he had people watching him and he's like, if you keep doing this shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. And the bloke was like, oh no, there's no need for that. Like, and just like stop doing the shit he was doing.
That's what I mean. Like,
fucking hell.
Like he had enough of a reputation where if he was like, I'll fucking do this, people were like everywhere around the world would be like, oh fuck yeah, he actually will.
Bro, like, that is the most just like swinging dick move ever for a president to say, yeah.
It's just Trump to a T though. Like someone be like, yeah, what are you gonna do? And then him be like, oh, what?
It's the reason why he's a president.
Yeah.
Obama made a joke about him at a fucking White House press conference, and he literally just went, oh yeah, I'll take your job, cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to fucking talk shit? Watch this.
Yeah.
But I mean, didn't do a terrible job while he was in. Like, probably could have made some better decisions. Like, don't go like this, oh, we got to build a wall here. Like, just calm down with the walls. But like, at least he done shit that he like said he was going to do, stuck to his word on shit. The fuck's fucking Sleepy Joe doing?
I you like fucked him over on a few things, but because I think like Obama had like Obamacare or some shit, which was like some form of like equivalent to sort of Medicare, like what we have here.
Yeah.
And he just like took it away, so now they're just back to paying through the roof for all their medical fucking needs.
Yeah, they get fucking raw dogged on medical shit, eh?
Yeah, bro. It's like I was listening to something. It's like fucking $300 or something just for like a Ventolin puffer.
It's fucking red hot, hey.
That is ridiculous.
It's like fucking, I think it was like $1,200 or something for like 4 of them EpiPen fucking things or some shit.
Just like literally, yeah, through the roof. Like
you gotta pay like 20 grand to have a baby, bro.
Still pay out.
Huh?
Pay?
Yeah, you gotta pay like for like 20 grand for the fucking hospital and that to deliver the baby and shit.
What the fuck, man?
I read somewhere it's like an extra something on top for like you to give birth to the baby and them to hand it to you so you can hold it.
What? They just take it otherwise.
Like it's your fucking kid.
Well, you're not paying. This is our baby now. Fuck
no, I haven't. Fortunately, I haven't paid the bond on this kid, so we can't release it yet.
Yeah, like
just waiting for it to clear.
It's fucked.
Oh, this actually hasn't cleared. We're gonna have to put it back in.
Oh, weren't you pregnant a couple of weeks ago? Where's your baby? Oh, it's on lay-by.
Yeah, I'll get it back eventually.
I had to put it on Afterpay.
I was just like reading it, like, what the fuck? That's fucked.
That is like, that concept is just criminal.
Yeah, it's fucking red hot, right? It's so
pay people to get handed your own child. America,
like
that's backwards.
Like, surely, like, you obviously leave the hospital with your child or whatever, but like you got to pay extra for it to like come straight out and go on you. I don't know if that's in like all states, but It's
Right on,
fucking.
eh?
But
It
the
was
entire
cool.
world's backwards, man. You
Like,
look
no
at that,
doubt.
right? You look
Hopefully,
at
some
that
of our
shit.
American people will fucking comment and give us more insight in the fucking comment section.
Dude, but they've had gay marriage since like 2013 or 2014. They just fucking up and just boom, did it. We had to have a fucking referendum. We had to have fucking so many fucking different votes on it and shit like that. Like a backwards country like America literally just passed a legislation, went, oh, gay people can get married.
Yeah, like we're gonna have a vote for Aboriginal people to be included on our constitution.
Are they still not?
No, we gotta have a vote or some shit apparently about this. Like I don't get it. Like
man.
we've been here like 40,000 years and we still need a fucking
You
vote.
fucking eat first.
Like just put us on it, you stupid cunts.
I've mentioned this on a podcast before, but up until like the 1940s or the 1950s, Aboriginal people in the Australian Constitution were literally referred to as like local flora and fauna.
Yeah.
You weren't even considered humans as part of the Constitution. Like that shit is fucking backwards.
That's so fucked up, man.
Well, yeah, I heard like I don't really pay much attention to the news or that, but I heard something about having a vote or some shit for like us to be included on the constitution or something along them fucking lines, and I was just like, what?
That's ridiculous.
That's so fucking. Yeah, I always say
That's something that probably requires a bit more research, but fucking yeah, just even that in itself. Like, what the fuck, man?
Mm.
How do we live in a time like how do we live in a time that's so fucking like, you know, like woke and forward and you can't fucking refer to people as certain fucking pronouns and some bullshit like that. But people that we stole the land that we live on from aren't even included in the fucking constitution.
Yeah, it's like the same for America. Like you can't do all that shit over there, but then they want to charge you an arm and a leg just to fucking live.
Yeah.
Or like go get like standard medical attention.
Yeah, like dental and shit's like fucking horrid over there.
Yeah, that's why they go for like jobs and shit that have like health insurance and that included.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just costs too much if you get fucking sick.
UFOs in the USA. Is that a new Miley Cyrus hit song coming out?
Oh, fuck.
It's funny how like, you know, that's
I got
been
my hands up because I'm being abducted.
Yeah. That's a banger. Party in the USA. If you haven't listened, you probably should.
Yeah, it's an alright song.
I mean, I feel like everyone who doesn't love Miley, you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna have a listen.
Who doesn't love Miley? Everyone's
But
going.
yes, there has been UFOs in the USA.
It just sounds like lyrics. It just sounds like the Miley tune, eh? Like this, I can't even take it serious. But
we're gonna be stuck here.
yeah, no, I'm gonna try work past it. If I could just get past this original thing, there's been like UFOs in the USA for a long time now, boys. It's like nothing different. They're fucking everywhere.
In Area 51, according to Bob.
I mean, they're fucking just. It's been like knowledge for a long fucking time, and now they're just trying to cover some other shit up. So they're like, oh, we'll just fucking scare everyone with UFOs.
But like, I've seen videos of like these things flying and like a plane like chasing it, and they're like, oh, we shot down this one in thing. Cool. Can I see like a picture of it like shot down in the field or like something or like some form of like? There's just an overhead thing of it like going past and you just never see it again.
Yeah.
But they shot it down and never seen a photo.
They're full of shit because UFOs that we actually have knowledge about. Like, do you know about like the Tic Tac UFO? I don't know what it's exactly called, but like good luck shooting that thing fucking down. Our fighter jets are probably the most like deadly weapons we have, I'd say, other than nukes and shit. And these Tic Tac things run circles around them. Just like, oh no, I'm here, I'm there, I'm fucking nowhere near you now. I'm gonna go real fast up there and then I'll wait for you and then I'll like do some other shit. It's like, oh yeah, they're just fucking, a fighter jet's just gonna, oh no, we'll just shoot that down. Fuck off. Suck my fucking ass.
Yeah, apparently that thing went from like 37,000 feet to like a couple of feet above the ocean in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, they're like ridiculous, man. Like obviously that's not the only type of like UFOs out there. But it's like, you know, they're not gonna just oh yeah, this thing's just gonna try attack us now. It's just gonna fuck that jet up. But they've also been known to just like shut off like our technology when they want to.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, you might be all good and well in a fighter jet and be chasing this thing. It's just gonna fucking be like poof. You're like, there goes your fucking jet.
Yeah, like I don't know whether you guys have ever seen it. There's this thing called the Disclosure Project on YouTube. It goes for like 2 hours. It's literally just a bunch of like ex-Navy, Army, Air Force personnel, like top scientists, all that kind of shit, just literally getting up in front of a podium and talking about their experience. And one of them, or two of them, actually talk about how they were at like bases that were like a couple of like 100 kilometers apart, and they both experienced the like exact same phenomenon in one night. Like an unidentified object started hovering above the base, and they sort of like took notice of it and like, you know, armed their systems because they were worried that obviously it's something coming to attack them. And then all of a sudden, all of their systems just go offline.
Yeah. Yeah.
No scanners, no potential of like retaliating in any way, and then they just leave.
Yeah, it's we're so fucked. I hope they like don't try to be aggressive towards aliens much because they're just gonna fuck us, man.
Yeah, that's it. Once we step too far into like that's the whole that's a terrifying thing about like this Elon cunt wanting to go to Mars. Because if they're really watching us and they have that kind of capability, the second we try and step outside of our planet, it's game over.
Yeah. 100%. Or if we like keep on like saying like, oh yeah, we attack them, and then we actually like UFO sightings become more regular, which they are, and then we just try attack them. It's fucking game over. They can just wipe us the fuck out.
But this is the thing. Are they just becoming more regular because literally everybody has a fucking camera phone now? Like, have they been like this forever?
Yeah, well, like you look at sightings and they go back like so fucking far, but it's always just like hearsay type thing because yeah, no one had the ability to be like, oh fuck, I'll go grab my fucking camera, which I got to try fucking take a shitty dodgy ass photo. Now it's just possible to be like, oh boom, and like the cameras these days on phones are like good enough quality where you're like, oh yeah, that actually looks real.
That's it, man. You go back 20 years ago and somebody's filming it on a shit like flip phone and you're like, oh, well, that could just be like really badly edited footage. But you look at like the quality that we have on the fucking phones that are in our pockets now, and it's kind of undisputable. It's like that's just some weird shit hanging around in the sky.
The one that scares me the most, but also makes me the happiest, is more like the flying V. Have you seen that? It's just like a bunch of lights, but they like make a V. Every time I just think of Mighty Ducks, I'm like, quack, quack. Like, yeah. Obviously, it's probably more scary than the Mighty Ducks, but this is fucking dope. Like, you know, ducks stick together. It's a good movie.
All right, but all of this shit that we've been talking about kind of like leads us into like the main point of what we wanted to like discuss. Well, it's sort of really like two, in the sense that this shit's all really convenient timing. Like, yeah, like we said, there's always been UFO sightings. There's always been talk about it. But why now is the US media turning around? And yeah, obviously, there's a bunch of shit happening in their country specifically, so they would be talking about it. But it's like 24/7 wall-to-wall coverage over there at the moment.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to cover something else up. It's what, you know, news places seem to do. As soon as something's that they're like, oh, we don't need people finding out about this. They just fucking bombard you with a bunch of other shit, or like, you know, drop some fake ass fucking sickness out in the fucking world. Like they've always got a way to cover their tracks or what they want to cover up. And I feel like it all just leads into like, well, you looked at it before we started, Ned, and you said it gets released like within the next month, the Epstein list.
Couple of months or something like that. Who knows? There's not an exact time frame on it, but yeah, in the next couple of months, this like list of all these people that have been to this island is apparently going to be released. Like employees, associates, just anybody that was there at any point in time is all going to be fucking brought out.
My thoughts behind it: they're gonna bombard us with this alien shit for as much as they can. I did read some other article about it as well. You're gonna bombard us with alien shit as much as they can, and then when this list is close to coming out, they're gonna fake an event. So we're gonna have like an alien event on Earth, but it's gonna be like scripted and not actually aliens, but it's just gonna be like to petrify humans, and then they're not gonna pay attention to like the list even coming out because it's gonna be like a non-issue because we're like, fuck, we're under attack by aliens, and like, who gives a fuck about this list? That's
Yeah, 100%.
that shit I've heard. So they're gonna script a fucking alien event. That's why they're like putting it in the news and like, everyone, aliens are real. So yeah, that's something that's like to keep an eye out for. But then there's like enough people nowadays that are like, I don't watch the news. I can't remember the last time I watched it. If anything, I'll like, oh, the sports parts of the news is on. I might pay attention to how like the cricket's going. Or
I think it's less an event. And like through me, you said something about it yesterday while we were on lunch break. Just about that meme that you seen of what was the exact wording of it? Something about like not caring about UFOs because of a bill or something
Yeah, it
like
was like,
that.
I don't care about UFOs. My water bill is like $376 or something. I've got other problems.
And like, yeah, it's a fucking good joke, but it also is a very serious point in the sense that like they don't need to fake an alien event, man. They're like, fucking life's hard enough and everyone's busy enough existing as it is.
yeah, but it's like, as hard as it is to exist as it is, people still get caught up in like anything they say on the news. Like absolutely anything. Could be the most fucking minuscule fucking thing. Oh, a bird fucking, if this certain bird shits near you, you're gonna get AIDS or something. And then like, fuck, everyone's like, well, fuck, kill all the birds. Like they just freak out and just obsess over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because for some reason people still listen to it. Like
Yeah.
I was,
You just can't get away from like, they just like, anywhere you try to enjoy something, they just like bombard you with fucking news stories that don't matter. Like, when's the last time
yeah,
you opened the news and heard something like an update about like the Russia-Ukraine situation?
exactly.
Which is fucking important, man. And even like what they were showing us on the news, they should have been showing us more. You could go online during like the peak of that and find some fucked up shit. But like they just hide that from the news because like they're scared to let people know like that the world is actually a big scary place. It just causes fucking chaos.
No, it's not even that. It's the fact that they want to scare you in their way.
Well, I'm scared.
They want you to be afraid of the right things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they want to control the fucking narrative.
Because exactly that. Yeah, there's still a fucking, like a potential, what could turn into a fucking nuclear conflict going on.
Yeah.
In Ukraine and Russia. But when is the last time any of the major news networks talked about it?
Some of the last talks, it was like, oh yeah, they're like fighting over Chernobyl. And then it just went quiet. You're like, well, did they have it? What happened with Chernobyl?
That's kind of important.
Yeah, we need to be informed with what's happening in that place. But like, yeah, they fucking spoon feed us what we want and what they think we need to know and shit like that.
And once they find something that like grabs like attention and people write it like on social media, they just drive that narrative home.
Yeah, fucking hard. Fucking. That's just the way it all works, though. But I feel like it's like with the internet the way it is now, we're in like a bit of a better era where we can just like, oh, that's not happening. Like that's bullshit. And even like most old people you see these days, like older people are pretty updated with their phones. Like you see like, I don't know, 70-year-olds who like are like well equipped on an iPhone, just know how to scroll around, get to different fucking news articles and shit. So we might be on the up, you know?
Everybody is definitely more aware of what's going on around them. And that's the thing, like with the increase of technology and people just being able to share shit, like, and then the simple fact that everything just sort of like everything lives online now, and now a lot of stuff actually just sort of lives in live as well. A lot of people do shit on live that ends up like saying something wrong or fucking something comes up in the background or some shit. Like that's the kind of shit that's taking people down these days.
Yeah.
Just people saying shit where they shouldn't.
Well, I mean, it's also like, you know, freedom of speech. You should just be able to say what you want, when you want, where you want. As long as you're not like, you know, being fucking like attacking a certain thing. You should just be able to say whatever. Like, fuck, people are too soft.
Yeah, people like hear something about like just just like whatever topic it is, and just decide they don't like it. Like if you don't like it, just move the fuck on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you don't need to be concerned over everything.
Yeah, you don't have to like rally with all the people to fucking try solve this fucking issue that's unsolvable by us.
Yeah, or like they see like people say shit online, and because like other people are riding against it, they'll jump on and go against it. But it's like if it happened, like if they seen someone say it like near them in real life, they wouldn't say fucking shit.
Nah, fuck no. They'd do fuck all. They'd just go about their fucking day.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, like, oh, you fucking see old fucking Greg on fucking Facebook fucking having a whinge about it, and you're like, yeah, fuck knows, Greg. Fucking, we should fucking go against them.
That's it, man. Everybody's very fucking invested in causes and all that kind of stuff online, but
Yeah.
if it really came down to it,
Yeah. I mean, everyone's getting a bit soft. Like, you got to be super careful with what you're saying these days. But, you know, speaking of aliens, the Indian cricket team doing some dodgy shit with the pitch again.
literally just says, gotta be careful what you say.
So the last test, they didn't roll the side of the pitch for the left-hand batsman. I went over it. They tried to do it again this test, but I think the Australians went to the pitch and were like, nah, I don't want to play there. And then, yeah, they were like essentially moved the whole match to a different area.
It's just so cool because I can imagine that interaction actually happening. Like the Aussies just walking down the pitch and be like, nah.
Yeah, not happening, eh?
That's it. Just one word, just nah.
Pretty much.
No.
But then apparently after the controversy last time, they ended up just moving it to a different like stadium. But Australia got bowled out in one day again, but like a bit of a higher score this time. So there is a potential that, you know, they make it an interesting game, but it looks like India's just going to fucking smash them.
And roll them again.
Yeah. I mean, India's always, like, for the last couple of years, have just been a top tier team, really.
They're always good over there, but because they probably always fuck with shit.
Yeah, well, like, look at old mate. I'm still fucking sus on old mate getting something off a dude's finger and then rubbing it on the ball. What's your thoughts on that for him? Because I don't think you were here last week when we were talking about it.
I seen something actually about like that, and that's why I was like, oh, Sandpaper Gate 2.0, because we got done for it in South Africa.
Yeah. Dude, and like, fair enough, it was like
trying to do that to us.
Well, I mean, like, we made it sus and we were like putting it down to pants and shit. These motherfuckers just were like, yeah, fuck doing it sus. No one's going to say shit if I just come rub your hand and then rub it on a ball. No one's going to question it. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's homies, bro. Like,
It happens every day.
yeah, it's just fucking homie. Fuck. Just giving him a fucking little hand massage mid-game and then he's going to fucking rub the ball. Good luck. I never understood why they rubbed it on their pants. Maybe, like, I get it, but I also don't get it.
I think it's just for the shiny side. You normally generally have a rough side of the ball and a shiny side of the ball.
Yeah, to get it to swing and shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say, but what does that achieve?
It's like, yeah, how the ball like swings.
Okay.
I mean, rub it on your shirt. Why is it always just right next to your dick? What was if you like get bumped and you fucking smash yourself in the nuts with a cricket ball?
That is a good point. Why do they always rub it right next to their dick?
Yeah, like, dude, it's just as easy to just fucking rub it there. Like, heaps easier, potentially.
Yeah, you could literally just like rub it on your arm.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway, you could have a cloth. Like, the umpire that stands down that end could just hold a cloth, and when you need it, just grab a cloth and just rub the ball, pass him a cloth back. We could just make cricket better.
it's very interesting as well because cricket's referred to as like a gentleman's game kind of thing. They still have tea, like,
Bro, they
and then it just cuts to like literally like how many? All right, so if a game was to go like a full day, how many overs might be bowled?
What if you're playing a test match?
Yeah,
90 overs in a day.
90 overs. All right, so what's 90 times 6?
But there's also like 1 dayers, which are like 50 overs in a day.
Yeah, well, they're a 1 day is 100 overs, 50 each.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to go by that metric. You times that by 6. Some dude's going to rub a ball next to his dick 300 times in a day, and that is going to be shown pretty much every single time on camera.
Oh, they show it every time. He's like, oh, yep. And then like, why do they also have? They start a game at say 9 o'clock. They have morning tea at 9:30. They'll have lunch at 12. Afternoon tea at like 2, and then like dinner at like 6. And then it's like, fuck me dead. How many breaks you motherfuckers need?
These guys get paid millions of fucking dollars.
And they're just straight just vibing like, oh, we gotta go fucking eat more food. Like, fuck me dead. I don't know.
How are cricketers not fat as fuck?
I guess they're out in the heat like for a fair bit though. Like they're running around. It's like fucking. They're wearing like usually always long pants. Why can't they wear shorts?
Actually, as soon as you said that, I fucking like I was like, nah, I understand completely. I've been eating like fucking so much over the past 2 days after being out in the sun.
It's weird, eh? You wear like long pants and shit in summer sports, and then in winter sports you wear shorts.
Dude, it's backwards. I don't get it. Like, why can't people wear shorts in cricket? Like, what? The ball's gonna hit them in the leg? Pretty sure it doesn't matter if they're wearing pants or fucking shorts.
I think it's the same concept as why, like, shout out to Megan Aiden if they're listening, like, why everybody up in those, like, mining communities and stuff have always got to wear long sleeves and long pants because it's just the sun exposure is worse than what it would be if you were just wearing like fucking you've got to wear long clothes because if your fucking skin's exposed to the sun all day, you're just fucked.
Yeah, you just get fucking skin cancers and shit, I guess.
It was like 48 degrees there or some shit yesterday.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 45 or something there today and tomorrow or something like that.
Fuck that.
Toasty. I did have the thought earlier. I didn't cover on it though. What do you reckon they're gonna do with all the shit on Epstein Island? Do you reckon they just destroy it, or do you reckon like someone buys that island?
I feel some rich motherfucker would buy it. They'll end up selling it all off. Some rich bloke would just knock it all down and build his own shit there.
Yeah. Do you reckon that island would have like bad juju for him, or do you reckon it'd be like manageable? You could like live there, like well not you, but like us as a trio could all move to Epstein Island.
I was about to say, like, surely if we just like hang out until all the human rights atrocities become public, that price is going to go fucking.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like get in there, just snag it early. You know, just run a little business from out of the island. Really, not the same kind of business. Not the same kind of business. We're in a different line of fucking work here, boys.
I've never really experienced any form of like that bad juju, so I just feel like it'll be fucking sweet. You just go live there.
You reckon it'd buff out?
Yeah.
Oh, the bad vibes would buff out pretty easy.
Yeah, just knock the house and that down, bro. You'll be right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of things you'd want to keep. Like, there's some cool shit there, but then there's like definitely some shit where you're like, oh, this has like, you know, a certain vibe to it that I don't enjoy.
I'd probably just like keep the pool and shit because what's the point of fucking filling a hole in to dig another one?
Yeah.
Or you could just rip that pool out and use that same hole and put a different one in.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You don't know what happened in that pool.
But like, I don't know, if you got enough money to buy them fucking islands, surely you got enough money to just knock that house down and rebuild it.
Yeah.
And like, you don't have to build the house right where that one was. You don't have the fucking council telling you where and fucking whatnot you can't fucking dig.
Well, I was just thinking of hitting like squatters' rights on the island. Like we just go there, squat there for a while, and just see how long we can kind of hold out for. I don't know. Surely there's no security there now.
Except the souls of the damned.
Yeah, you want to be careful for them, but like they know that we're there for good vibes. You know what I mean? We're not there to fucking do anything crazy. Film 3 episodes a week.
It's just the boys.
Yeah, just gonna film 3 episodes a week and just vibe out, drink coffee,
go for a swim.
Yeah. Speaking of drinking coffee, I'm going to go finish making mine.
Not a bad idea.
While you
Go into a
run
little.
us through some fucking updates of a couple of games this week, which we should I'm actually fucking really excited for.
Yeah. We'll start off with a little undisputed. Been keeping us pretty pretty fucking updated within.
Dude, they replied to one of our tweets.
Yeah, a while back, eh?
Yeah, it's just it's actually nice to see. Like, obviously, they're not a huge gaming company kind of thing, but it's just nice to see that they actually take the time and interact with people that, like, not only just like give them props, but sort of talk to them in a way of saying, like, you know, we really enjoy the game, but this is a little bit off kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they actually like take your input kind of shit, because a lot of big game companies don't do that, and that's their downfall.
Well, I feel like that's what this company's doing because like they've released. I feel like
Shout out Steel City.
It's okay.
Let's go Steel City. I feel like they've like released like maybe 6 updates since the game came out, and like yeah, all of it's just like improving. Like, oh, these punches should land better now. These punches shouldn't take as much like gas, and yeah, they're doing pretty well in that sense. I mean, it's just a work in progress, really. It's going to take a while to get the game perfect, but it's definitely on the right path. You still got to have a crack of it for him next time you come around.
Yeah, well, I feel like they should just like release it on console because like even games that are out now, like that have been released for ages,
you still get updates.
Yeah, you still get constant updates on them. So like, I don't feel people would like really give a fuck if it was released on consoles and then we still had to deal with the updates.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be good to have it on consoles. That way they get an idea of how it runs, not have it built for PC and then it comes out on console in however long, 6 months, and it's just shit on console.
Yeah, they could still have to tweak shit on console as well.
Yeah, and then just have to run a bunch of updates anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, fun game. They're doing really well for it, considering it's still in like the beta stage.
How many oh sorry, one sec, just a pile or something. Yeah. How many fighters have they released like on that so far? I'm just grabbing a drink.
50 so far. So it came out with like your main ones that it came out with, but like Wilder, Fury, Canelo, Crawford, both Nigel and Conor Ben, Sonny Edwards, Charlie.
I was about to
Edwards.
say special guest appearance from Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so they've got like it's pretty good so far. Lomachenko should be coming soon because they like accidentally like put a little thing about him in the game, but then released it like that day. But we seen it, motherfuckers. We seen it. Yeah, it's a good game. It's only got room for improvement as well, but like fuck, they're killing it, I reckon.
Fuck yeah.
That leads me into like Warzone 2.0 released a pretty big update the other day. I feel like it was about 30 gig to be honest. Just fucking yeah, huge. So
Cool.
They released a new map, and it's like yeah, the new season of Warzone. I played a few games last night. The new map. I really like. I didn't play enough to really like give like a good opinion on the map, but
You're missing the main point here, though. Rebirth's back, baby.
yeah.
It's not that good.
Well, it's like on this new map. The new map's
Okay.
like just full of buildings and water, and so it's like it might be like faster paced, but it's still not like Rebirth paced.
So the same problem they had with what was the Rebirth map that they had in the end of Warzone 1? Caldera?
Yeah, yeah. So they just made like the big map smaller, like sectioned it off kind of thing.
Oh, right, that's what it was. Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the new map's colors. Like they've made the colors and everything really nice. I hope they kind of
It's,
move that throughout the whole game. That'd be nice.
It's Japanese themed, isn't it? Ashika Island.
Yeah. The whole like the battle pass and everything's like kind of Japanese themed. It's pretty cool. Nichiwa.
As soon as I mentioned it, I was like, "Oh fuck!" I realized what I'm talking to.
But they've
Elevated music incoming.
nah. Yeah, they've done well with like making the game feel better. Like we played a couple of like of the resurgence mode, and then we played like a big map, but it just feels like it like runs nicer than when it first came out. Yeah,
That's good.
I don't have a great deal to say about it other than that.
Still got that weird weapon upgrade system. It was so hard to get your head around.
Yeah, once you do get your head around it though, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good, but I don't like having to. I got to go do this shotgun up to get this grip. Like I feel like that's a bit dumb.
Yeah,
But it just makes
especially if
people
you're
play.
not if you're not as proficient at the game, like somebody like me, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I really err towards a certain style of weapons.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it'll just say, oh, like you want to get like this auto rifle fucking attachment, you got to go and use this fucking like marksman rifle. And it's like, what? Why? It makes no
Yeah.
fucking sense.
Super weird. But I feel like it just encourages people to have multiplayer. So it's like for them, it's like a way to make money.
Yeah.
So like, I get it, but it's just like kind of a dickish kind of move on their behalf.
It is.
But yeah, I reckon probably next week I'll have more of like a. Sorry, I'll have
Well, I
more of an
considered
update on it.
going to get myself a new game today and you saying
I do have
dickish move.
I do have that in the notes. I wanted to
What?
talk about the. Is that a Harry Potter game?
It is a Harry Potter game. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Take it away.
let's just preface this by saying, like, obviously, yeah, there's a whole lot of controversy around it because J.K. Rowling has come out in the last couple of years and become a massive transphobe. It falls into the same category as like, yeah, okay, she's going to be making money from the game because she has rights to it, kind of thing, but just fucking enjoy yourself, like, and then let other people enjoy things that they want to enjoy. Some people have been waiting fucking 15 years for a good Harry Potter RPG experience.
Yeah.
And they finally got it. And now they're just constantly made to feel bad about it because, oh, the creator said some fucking bad things, so you can't enjoy something that you're like think you enjoy.
Yeah, it seems pretty rude and aggressive. Just like
it is.
But it's like a fucking, it's like a massive franchise. It's not like it's just like Rick and Morty where it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of new-ish. You know what I mean? Fucking Harry Potter's been like a thing since we were little kids.
Exactly.
I'm sure she's not the only fucking transphobe in the world, though. Like, get over it.
Dude, I love Lord of the Rings.
What?
J.R. Tolkien was definitely a racist.
But, like, you know what I mean? You fucking get over it. I don't see what the big deal is. As you said, if people want to, if people enjoy that and they want to do that, fucking leave them alone.
Yeah. Yeah, get off
regardless of anyone's opinion, if I want to do something, it's not gonna like. If I want to play that game, it's them saying that isn't going to stop me from going and spending my money on it.
No,
God, no.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it doesn't change like any fact behind what the actual game performs like or is like. You know what I mean?
Like, she didn't create the game. She wrote the story. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so just calm your titties and just let people go and fucking enjoy the game.
Yeah, that's exactly it as well. Like, yeah, she's going to get it cut, but by you not buying it, you're putting a whole lot of other people out of fucking money as well.
Yeah.
Like, people have put years of work into this fucking game.
Yeah. It's probably a fucking good game. Who cares what that?
Oh, it looks
person's
amazing,
opinion is.
dude. It looks fucking incredible. It's like a full-on, like, just open world, like, Hogwarts experience.
And you're thinking about getting it today, Ned?
I'm thinking about getting it, yeah, because I've got a couple of games sitting over there that I haven't fucking played in ages, like all hard copies and stuff. So I might even fucking go and get myself a copy. I think it's out on all consoles and stuff.
I'm not too sure.
I know Shawnee's got it. He's got PS5 though.
Let me just check that so I don't get myself real disappointed.
But yeah, like I know, like Sean had to go on, like you have to go online and answer like questions and shit, and then it will like full give you your fucking like house to go into. Like you can't just pick like, you know, Gryffindor or fucking Slytherin or whatever.
Imagine me not getting Gryffindor. It'd be outrageous though.
I'm gonna answer like questions.
Furious. And I was actually reading something about that or watching a TikTok the other day. All the houses have specific, like there's specific storylines and stuff like that that are all based around the certain stories, and you'll get a different outcome depending on what house you get sorted into. Like apparently, like if you I don't know how much you guys know about the universe, but the prison called Azkaban,
yeah,
like it exists in the world, obviously, but you can only access the mission to go there if you get sorted into Hufflepuff. So just cool shit like that.
Yeah, that is dope. So it's like, yeah, certain ways that you go through the game lead different paths.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I fucks with it. But yeah, you'll have to give us a bit of a update next week, Ned, on the game, how it goes.
100%.
Speaking of updates, though, I feel like it's time for a little Tate updater.
What have you got for us?
So still locked up. Despite denying all accusations, he's still under legal watch, and his plea against detention, so like to get out, has been denied again. So at the moment, him and his brother are locked up until the 27th of February at least. But there's been some other news come out. So there's been some leaked wiretaps proving his innocence. But I've only just read about that this morning. So there's no locked in confirmed news about that just yet.
Wiretaps from where?
I don't know yet. I'm going to look into it more before.
Was
the
this
next
about
episode.
2 women?
Yeah, I think so.
Research.
What was that from?
I've seen something about this. No, you go for it.
I just had more research to come by the sound of it on that little topic.
Yeah, well, the leaked
It's all-
wiretap news kind of came out like this morning. Like I read about it this morning. So there's not much on it. That's like I can read and be like, oh yeah, like I've read it from multiple places. I just kind of read that as like a leaked wiretap from somewhere.
But I did see like a quick video this morning. I can't remember who it was. Just obviously some dude talking into a microphone. But he said something essentially to that effect, like there's been like something come out. It's like there's 2 women, like they're just actively and have actively admitted to trying to ruin this guy's life for no reason.
Yeah, and they're the ones that like that Vice documentary done shit with, which is that whole Vice documentary is super weird.
Vice are fucking weird, man.
Yeah, yeah. Even that dude, he gives me super weird vibes. Like the dude that does the interviews, a little creepy, like a rodent looking dude.
Yeah.
He just gives me like creepy vibes. I don't know about you, but I don't fucks with that guy at all.
I just automatically hate Vice even more because they employed some fuckwit that I used to know.
Who? Just name and shame him.
Oh, I fucking name and shame. I don't give a shit. John Buckley.
I bet he's got buck teeth. Fuck you, John, little bitch.
Probably fucks his sister.
Oh, I mean, sometimes.
Hope you're listening, John. Still think you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Fuck you, John. You fucking git. You fucking.
If you come up on my
git.
TikTok again, I will make an active effort to send you this video.
No.
Yeah, and I'll
You
make
fucking wanker.
I'll make an effort to come kiss you on the lips. You're fucking. So Tate's still coming out with like things saying that he believes that he's going to be killed rather than released.
There's been that account, whether he's running it or not, has been tweeting, like it's tweeted at least 3 times in the past 2 weeks, I will never kill myself.
Yeah, and it came out with another tweet saying like something about like I'll be killed before I'm released, or like I'm either going to be killed or I'm going to be released like a noble man and all this shit. I mean, like it's all like you don't see much about him at the moment at all. So I don't know, but so by the looks of it, the 27th of February, we'll have like a bit more of an idea of how long he's going to be in there for and shit.
Okay.
We've got a bit of an update on his health. Well, more just his hairline. It's still doing terrible. It's receding heavily. But like he doesn't look healthy, hey. Have you seen pictures of him and shit?
No.
Tristan just looks the same. Like looks the same as the day he got locked up. Andrew just looks fucking run down, hey. I did see a funny little thing that they reckon like the Tristan and the Andrew that you see cruising around are just like clones. I find that amusing.
That's where it starts to get a little fucking far-fetched.
Yeah. Just calm down. We're not out here cloning people. I mean, we could be. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck, who knows?
But we're not cloning them too. Like, we're just letting them sit in jail. I feel like that's what's happening. But, Tristan Tate, still yet to see his child. So, he had a child before he got locked up. Yet to see it.
That seems a little unfair still.
Yeah, I feel like they should probably allow a way for like visitation, but maybe like they've tried to offer it and that like he doesn't want his partner coming to Romania. I don't know. But we're gonna roll into some lighter news. Little for him to put So anyway,
oh fuck.
the Froome 2.0 is on route. you could say. Cooking in the oven,
Yeah, baking away.
baking away, mate. Just fucking
Baking away, mate. Little fella on the way.
yeah. So the Froome had a gender reveal. Yeah, got a fucking
Yeah.
a new member on route. A little boy. So fucking we're all fucking super excited.
August can't come fucking quick enough.
And you were saying the other day, it's sort of, well, you were saying yesterday specifically, it's sort of really only just sunk in for you.
Yeah, I was convinced I was having a girl.
You were wearing pink in the reveal.
Yeah, I was convinced.
The reveal video is so funny because, like, if you look at it, like, if you just watching it like from a wide view, you see you throw something down, you're like, oh man, he was like, you can.
That's the popper.
He doesn't look happy about that, and then all of a sudden you like cut back and actually focus on you, and you see your lips go, fuck yeah.
That's fucking gold.
I wasn't expecting fucking blue to come out of them poppers. That's fucking for sure.
Oh yeah, so you were expecting a girl and Sarah was expecting a boy, so
Yeah, I was obviously hoping for a boy, but
yeah.
I was just convinced I was going to get a girl.
In reality, we all just fucking win. New podcast member on route, future world champion, just all the best things possible. I mean, being an August boy as well, you know he's just going to be fucking rowdy. You just can't go wrong with that, really. What's that from?
You'll be saying you want some, come get some.
Come get it. Come get it while it's hot.
There'll be plenty to find.
Oh, speaking of finding things, we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Apple, fucking Spotify, we're everywhere. Wherever you look, Eggplant Tornado Podcast, you can find us. Get behind us. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit all that fucking shit.
Subscribe, you bastards. We're 1 off 100. Come on.
Well, we hit
We
100.
were on 100 and then we went down.
Someone liked, then unliked it. Like, super aggressive. Probably just
Psychological warfare from Pete.
Speaking of Pete, I miss you. I hope you haven't been locked up from obvious reasons. Yeah, just reach out. We miss you, man. Ned starts a new job. How is it?
I did.
How is it not being working for a turtle?
A wombat, you mean?
I mean, you could go with either one.
A fucking turtle.
Oh, fucking hell. It's good, man. Like,
I literally just pictured his little fat body just like sucking his head and arms and just hitting the dog. Ned getting aggressive and he just fucking shrivels up.
Just sucks up into his little shell. I fully, that guy's got some bad words to say. I'm just trying to figure out which one's going to be the best.
he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I was going to say something a lot worse, but yeah, I feel like
my number's still open, motherfucker. You see this, you fucking call me. I'll be right at your fucking shop in the middle of the goddamn day. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I have no nice words to say about that absolute fucking goddamn man-child of a goddamn human. Fuck that motherfucker, man.
I got one thing to say about the whole matter. I'll take one pineapple. Thank you.
Oh, fuck, that was so good. I'm trying to think of the words. It's like, fucking piece of shit. It sends Ned into a fucking rage.
I've got it's literally zero fucking nice words to say. And I'm not going to sit here and fucking name and shame them because that is a piece of shit thing to do. And that's the kind of thing that you would fucking do. And you know who you are if you're fucking watching this.
I got one bad thing. It's not even a bad thing. I got like one thing to say and it's like, nice wife. That's about the only good thing he's got going for him in his whole shitty existence. But even then, she's probably just wants to fucking kill herself as well.
No, he's not going to enjoy it for much longer. He's going to die of a stress-induced heart attack in the next couple of years. So who gives a fuck?
And I'm going to take her out for steak.
She can bring the veg.
She's going to have to fight Ray Ripley and Sky Nicholson first.
Nah, I mean, more the merrier. I don't think she really fits into that list. I was feeling I might just take her out for like steak dinner and then never call her again. So that's what you get. And I'll take another pineapple while I'm here. Thank you.
But anyway, like you said, on to lighter things or, just better things to talk about. Yeah, I have started a new job. So me and Froome have started working together. Feel like a fucking real man again, using hand tools.
Real boy.
Being out there, getting dirty.
Fuck yeah. getting out in the sun again, mate. Fucking.
Oh fuck, man! The sun has absolutely destroyed me the last 2 days.
Oh, mate. It's fucking good 2 days to start, Ned.
Fucking warm.
Good 2 days to start. All I
No
can
wind,
say
no clouds, just fucking.
Straight fucking rays, mate.
all I can say is lucky you weren't carrying that mesh, son.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that next week, aren't we?
Yeah, probably Tuesday.
It's still gonna be hot on fucking Tuesday,
Nah, probably towards the end of the week, actually.
which is good because it's actually gonna be colder towards the end of the week.
We get the rest of them fucking things formed up.
Yeah,
Mesh
but it's just like it's just fucking nice working a job, like pulling up to a site at the start of the day and then leaving at the end of the day and being like, cool, we did that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's actually like, yeah, something rewarding at the end of the day instead of just like giving cunts shit. Is this box?
Mm.
You know what I mean? And like working for just shit people. From everything that Room's told me, you've got like a good boss now. Like who's good, good to the boys, like reasonable, like, oh, if you boys want to work Saturday, yeah, I'll make it worth your while. Like just, you know, make you feel good.
If not, don't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just the kind of person that actually makes you like feel appreciated for busting your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I did have a topic I was going to lead into with this, but I still feel like we could save it for when we've got like a guest on, if he ever gets his ass around to coming on.
Well, see, that's the thing. I kind of thought about that as well because, like, shout out to Shaz. You and like Frumi, you and Shannon have worked together in like several different jobs, kind of thing, and spent a couple of years together. So I feel like that is nearly a whole episode in itself of just the saga of shit that you guys went through.
Yeah.
But just on the actual topic that you've got written down, I feel like we can talk about our like shittest job situations. Because I'm sure there's one that always just comes to mind for everybody.
I mean, one of mine would be the behemoth that we both worked with. I mean, yeah. Not even just one, just the multiple. You couldn't just like, oh yeah, she's in that direction, I'm safe. No. There's fucking couple in that direction that will fucking just like hiding behind boxes waiting to fucking just jump.
Dude, legitimately, just like so many unhappy married women trying to take out their frustrations on young men.
Yeah. Yeah, how old were we when we were working there? Like what? Early 20s.
Early 20s?
Yeah, and these bitches are like 40s. One of them was like younger, but she weighed 1,000 pounds. Like what? She made the Big Show look slim at his biggest.
It was just the show.
He's just the show next to her. Just the show. And then I don't know. Yeah,
Mr. and Mrs. Show.
Yeah. the shows. Oh god.
The shows.
That's got to be like my worst for sure. Just because you couldn't escape it, regardless of like what you were doing or what you were like. Oh yeah, no, I should be safe here at the moment. Fuck, I crawl out of fucking the drains and fucking trump you instead of grabbing you on the pussy. That just grabbed you on the dick.
Oh, it legitimately happened to me at a work function.
Fucking happened to me at work.
I was terrified. It was actually like really confronting to experience it.
What, miss a show?
It wasn't even like I said, we're not going to sit here and name and shame. It was two other people, but it was legitimately like two married women fighting over me for the night. To the point that one of them, literally started groping me under a table.
Get it?
I was just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, and he went straight to his fucking hotel room with both them bitches. Boom. Get the fuck off him. Bro, you got the fuck out of there real quick, yeah. Slinging dick. The fuck out of here.
Oh, fuck off.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Killing me. Here I am trying to make myself look like an upstanding citizen. With one statement. Just blows me down. But
it wasn't nearly blowing happening that night.
We'll walk us over to that one. I'm trying to think now.
Marley's on the fucking attack.
Down, stop. Fuck.
I would definitely like. No, is that yeah, I'd definitely say the last job that I was in. Once again, not going to fucking name and shame any bosses or any bullshit like that, but during those 2019 fires, like I explained to you yesterday, Froomey, like there was a point where I was on a road, I got pulled over and stopped by, I think, 7 fire trucks that didn't even use people's driveways or access roads or anything, literally just started going down hills through farm gates and fences into fields so that they could fight fires. I then got up the other end of that road and a cop told me, it's your funeral if you want to keep going.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's kind of work situation that I was placed in.
Yeah, which is not like the ideal thing. It's like you just want to get your job done and fucking skedaddle on home. Like, yeah, you don't want to be put in them situations.
Oh, and then I was also still like sort of made to feel like shit because I couldn't do certain deliveries because, you know, the place was engulfed by flames.
There's your van, bro. You go drive the cunt out there yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, if you go Larry. His name's not Larry.
The people probably aren't even home anyway, so fuck off.
Fuck, I'm real tempted to timestamp this and send it.
I mean,
so tempted.
As long as I get a pineapple out of the matter, I'm happy.
You can take all the pineapples you want.
Well, it's just one.
Keyword take.
Maybe I'll take a box.
Fuck the cunt. I'll take a whole bin. I don't give a shit.
Well, apparently, from like your work story, Ned, you'd be fucking used to take your wife as well and just fucking take her home. Sling her some meat. Just a fucking steal your girl, fucking Ned.
Fucking hell.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
He's coming. 2 married bitches at a fucking Christmas event? Fuck that. I'm going after my fucking old boss's wife.
Oh,
I thought we were going to have a real serious episode today.
oh.
Yeah, like they send them fucking random text out. It'd be like, if this person's missing, if you see him, you know.
Yeah.
I got one of them earlier in the day and it just said, if you call Ned's name, he just brings the heat. I don't know what it meant, where it came from. I got that message earlier.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Well,
yeah, let's move on to you. What would you say?
What are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because fuck, you've been through some jobs.
Oh, bro, I've had a good crack, I reckon. Fuck. Probably one of the first jobs I had when I left school, working at a butcher, like just being a little dish pig, fucking washing the dishes and that. I was like standing there at the sink washing these dishes, and this cunt's like, "What are you doing? Don't just stand there." And I just turned around, like, how the fuck else do you want me to wash dishes? Like,
yeah, there's
I'm
one
at
way.
the sink with the dishes, like putting them in the water and washing them and standing them there. Like, I don't know what else you want me to fucking do. I'm do handstands and wash them with my feet, or
Yeah, you meant to hang upside down from the roof. Mission Impossible style, fucking clean them bitches upside down.
like fucking 50 Cent in this film clip.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. It's about.
But fuck, I know, fucking what? I had a job, burned down.
Oh, yeah. You didn't burn it down. Just to be clear.
Burn it down. Like, I wasn't there, but I got paid for the day, even though I was casual.
Future guest Shaz, I don't know about, might have burnt it down.
Also had said job. Like, I got my tax and shit back like the day before. Just for a fucking bit of a background. Got my tax done like the day before. Didn't get like as much money back as I was fucking hoping for. So I went to the pub. Won like fucking $1,200 on the pokies or something. It's like, fuck yeah. Took the next day off work. Like, fuck going to work. Got like fucking $3 grand. What do I need to go to work today for?
Yeah.
fucking your missus at the time, you know, went out for the day, went to dinner, fucking like this is no word of a lie. Eh? We like just finished dinner. I probably just spent like maybe a bit over $1,000 that day. Like paid for dinner, walked out, sat in the car park at the restaurant, and my mum rings me. It's like, oh Luke, what are you doing? Nothing. Just finished dinner. About to start heading home. She goes, oh, all right, just ring you to let you know your work's burning down. I was like, what? So, yeah, he works on fire.
Fucking toast.
Come driving back past. Sure enough, the cunt's up in fucking flames, eh? Just burnt to the ground.
Fucking whole thing burned down, didn't it?
Yeah, then and I had like this other job, and they rang me one day and like, oh, do you want to come back? And I was like, yeah, all right. Thinking that like the factory was ready to go. Get back there, and we had to build it. Like this is another thing I'll touch more like on it with Shannon, but long story short, they like got me back there, and then like I didn't have the old job that like I thought I was gonna have because I was still building the factory, so we were like helping do that. Like, I don't want to fucking be doing this shit. And I just had the shits every day. So like the labour hire company I was working for rang me and like, oh, they don't have enough work for your interface. And I'm like, how? How do they not have enough work for me? Like they're literally building the factory. All they're doing is working. But I just like took, like, yeah, no worries. Rang around a few people. Like, oh yeah, if you're yeah, I'll give you a job here. You just got to ring this employment agency and like tell them that you want the job. I was like, oh, can you ring them? Because they just like sacked me from another job.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably don't like me.
Yeah, they literally sacked me like an hour ago, and then I had like another bloke ringing them being like, oh yeah, can you send me fucking like Luke? They would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. We were bluffing. We didn't even want him to fucking go. I mean, yeah, I feel like we could like delve more into like all different shitty work topics.
Yeah, but like that job that burnt down, me and Shannon worked there together for I don't know, probably like close to 12 months or something. Just
And he's got some funny stories from there, like alone. So yeah, it's gonna be funny as to talk about.
fucking yeah, I've done some jobs.
Done some fucking labor, mate.
Yeah, but all I can say is I'm glad I don't work in a factory and shit anymore.
Yeah, nothing fucking worse. Sheltered workshop.
And now we just build the cunts.
Yeah, now we just build the cunts and put shit on each other. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Fuck, miss your mouth there, Ned. I was saying that.
Yeah.
That goes on the bloopers.
But he missed it, mate. Done himself a mischief.
Oh, fucking hell. Can't get one past you.
Like I literally looked down, as I looked down, the straw just went like around the
Get it. So the NRL footy season starts soon. I just want to say maybe potential new segment. Bet with the boys. If your bet falls short, we'll do fuck all about it, and that's a promise that we're willing to make here. That's a fucking, you know, if one leg of your bet falls short, we'll do nothing about it. Completely nothing. And you know,
well, wish you better luck next time because chances are, if you take that bet and it fails,
yeah,
and it's a bet that we've put out, we probably have it too.
Yeah, so it's just we're all fucked all around. So
if you miss the first try scorer, then you should probably pay more attention to football because that was a bad bet.
Yeah, you should probably put better bets on. But
you know, pick it for any time.
Something we could probably potentially pay attention to, Ned, because I guarantee Broom knows heaps more about cunts than us. I'm talking, I know like fucking Mark Gasnier, Matt Cooper, Ben Hornby. I'm in like that era, bro. Like I haven't watched a game of footy since they fucking played. So I feel like I'm a little bit behind in that sense. Like all these guys on the news fucking come out with like fooey moi moi and shit, like fucking getting put in these teams. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck, even he was like 10 years ago too.
Yeah, well anyway, so yeah, if you want your NRL tips,
old-timey Griff.
Come to Griff, I'll let you know the best teams. New team?
Maybe we could get a fucking bit of a
There is a new team
going on the weekend.
Yeah, it could be cool.
Fucking footy with the fights and
yeah. Yeah, there is a new team, eh?
You subscribe and help us, and we'll put out the bets that will help you.
Yeah, I mean, fucking
It's win-win for everybody.
it's win-win for everybody, except you guys if you lose your bets because we're not doing nothing.
Fuck all about it.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins are the new team though. Is that him?
Yes, the Dolphins.
Are they good? Did they like make a good team? I should say. I'm scared about.
They have like a pretty decent team on paper.
Yeah, we'll just have to fucking wait till the season starts and see what goes down.
See if they can actually click as a team.
Yeah, fucking better. I'm telling you.
If they don't,
Oh, if they don't, I don't know.
fuck all about it.
There's not much I can do about it.
As one man.
I'll just like to like my death, just like hate them if they don't perform. I would just fucking everything that comes out of my mouth will be about how much I hate the Dolphins. I'm invested in these bad boys, you know.
I have to go back through and pinpoint exactly where this podcast went off the rails.
I mean,
Good luck.
I don't know. To be honest. No, but yeah, there should be an exciting comp this year. Could wear. We got like Jamie Soward or something still, eh?
Huh?
Fuck off.
Who do we have? Who's playing these years? Name one player that's playing that I'd know. Gordon Tallis. They're just like, hey, can we talk about the tackle that he just skull dragged? I can't think of the other guy's name, but he just skull dragged that motherfucker off the field.
Brett Hodgson.
That line, bro. He was just like, nah, I've had enough of this little fucking motherfucker. He's a lanky little dog.
In state of origin, that was.
He skull dragged him back to Mexico. You can find us.
Everyone you've said retired like 10 years ago. So I'm like, fuck.
No.
None of them are playing.
Ben Hunt.
Yes, Ben Hunt plays for the Dragons.
Yeah, fuck off.
Does he?
Fuck, I'm pretty
Yeah,
much.
he does too.
Fucking, I'm coming for the commentary team. Fucking.
Up to date, bro. You know.
Phil Gould,
No.
I'm coming for your job. Is he still worker? Phil Gould.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, Gus.
Coming for the heat. I mean, I'll probably watch like 5 minutes of a footy game and never pay attention to it ever again. So I feel like that might be up to you for him to keep us updated with how the Dolphins are doing.
I can do that.
Anything else we fucking haven't covered here, lads? I feel like we've covered a fucking decent chunk.
I think we're pretty well good. We'll be back tomorrow, Ivo.
Yeah, we got what, the Wood Lara fight tomorrow.
Mhm.
Actually, there's fights on today. David Adele or something. Adele.
Yeah, there's some other fight on DAZN today.
Yeah, that's happening like currently. I feel.
Hello, Mali.
What are you doing, Mo?
Being a bitch.
Anyway,
Anyway, back to it.
I feel like that's all we've fucking really got here. I feel like we're fucking covered a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, fucking Apple, Spotify. Like, share, subscribe. Just do whatever you can do on that platform to help us help you enjoy yourselves.
Oh, fuck.
You heard Marley, she fucking said it first. And you know, that just means good things. Hey.
You tell them. Like, subscribe, all that shit, eh?
All the good shit. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll like, depending on when this episode comes out, we'll be back with come on, Kim Kardashian's back. I had to get it in there. Special request in the comments. Had to mention at least one comebacky.
Comebacky?
Just one. I don't know how to end it without the music. Like, do I just press a button and just fucking peace? Beautiful. We'll be back at it.